Hello YouTube, I Fix It All here, Team I Fix It All. Final coat on the roof here. Taking a look around. Things are blackening up. It's drizzling a little bit of rain. This turned out exceptionally well. This area down here. Huh. Huh, interesting. Well, that really did some stuff. Move my hand out of the way. That rag here. Huh. Well, like I mentioned in the earlier video, since there's phosphoric acid laying on the sheeting right now, it's going to run down and it's just going to continue working more and more and more. Well, that was surprising. The longer you let this stuff sit, the better it works. If you have light rusting, it jet blacks, which I really like. It's almost like a purple black. And depending on the metal you're working with, it'll have a different effect. I don't think I got very much phospho here, but I don't care about that. This has exceeded my expectations. Get off the damn roof now. Throw this rag down there so I have a free hand. One more look at it. This was the worst side, so I'll focus on that. I don't think you guys care about that area too much. Not too shabby. That piece of flashing there turned out okay too. Which is shit metal anyway. All of it is. Alright, let me get off the roof, because I need to show you guys something else. And you got to figure out what your ratio is of the phosphoric acid mix. When you get up on, when you get on Amazon, you're going to look for a gallon jug of phosphoric acid food grade. This was done with no wire brushing. Just spray it on. And there's the phospho area. Just no wire brushing, just spray it on. Put that back on the shelf where it goes. That was that shiny metal area right there on this stove piping was rusty as hell. That's no wire brushing, just spray it on. It was just as rusty as that, and you could see where it ran down. Okay, pick that up. Sorry if I'm making everybody dizzy. I like what it does to chains. It takes a long time though, but it totally clears your chain up if you got any pulling chain, and it keeps them from rusting. Also, I've got something weird going on here. There's an old very old chainsaw chain, but what I'm doing is I'm trying to determine if I can spray phosphoric acid on a old chain to free up the links, because right now none of these links bend. They're all seized together. I'm gonna come back with another coat on that and see if that breaks the links loose. Oh, where'd my phosphoric acid go? I think that's it over here. There it is. Sprayed a little bit on this over here too. Covers my well house. Didn't wire brush. Let's see. Here's a little windmill I made. It's parts out of a box fan. Every piece of that is made from parts out of a box fan. Recycle, repurpose. I was testing out this pipe earlier, and now this is surface rust. Whoops. Alright. And that white stuff means that I'm a little too thick on my phosphoric acid, but this is kind of cool. Watch it change right before our eyes. See it clearing right before your eyes. Shiny metal coming through. This whole pipe is going to be clean by the time I get done with it. Stuff reacts with the rust pretty quickly when it's surface. Yeah, I can see my reflection. This phospho is drowning out the reflection. See how clean it's getting? Alright, I've dinked around enough. Well, you saw how long I've spent on that. I didn't even wire brush. I'm just going to take a rag and wipe it. See what we come up with. You know, if I bought this in a store, I'd say, that's a good product. That'll probably blacken up. Most likely. I hit a couple other things, and I did something interesting on the scrap metal. I've accumulated a little bit more scrap metal again, and just doing a couple of test hits on rotors. I had no wire brushing, just sprayed it on. Just to see what happens. The copper tubing over there was interesting. I sprayed it and it just kind of removed corrosion almost instantly. Well, not instantly, but you can watch it brighten up and turn to copper again. You let that set for a sec. You can see it getting more coppery. Now I'll hit this for a second time. Let's see what happens. There's no sunlight out, so it's probably a good thing. It's given a fair assessment. See the copper trying to break through from all the surface corrosion. And then up here, obviously a difference going on. So for copper, it seems useful because, you know, you can knock the corrosion off. This is a an exhaust pipe elbow right here. I'll rub that with a rag to show you. It was obviously as rusty as that. And just cleaned right up. It's trying to dissolve rust on this pipe. I also hit that chrome tube area. Right there you can see the difference. Just spraying, I didn't even wire brush. So, I wonder what happens if I go back here. It'll probably take too long for this video. Get comfortable. Yeah, so you're going to have to probably give that a few minutes to set, but I'm not all about that. I don't want to make the video too long. It's already 11 minutes. Time flies when you're having fun. And what I thought was neat was my anvil that I have in the garage. Let's check out this shovel handle. Well, I sprayed on the this area here, no wire brushing. I wasn't able to, I didn't know there was a name on it. Jackson. Jackson Professional Tools. Yeah, I think I remember when this broke. I said I'd never buy another fiberglass shovel. Fiberglass handle shovel again. I saved the end though. I'll put a new end on it. Over here on the anvil, looks wet. This was the aspect I was talking about earlier about it'll leave like a sheen depending on the kind of metal you're spraying. If you're lucky, you'll get this sheen. Especially if you like that sort of stuff. But I sprayed Phospho up to this point. No wire brushing. It looks wet. Literally. How do I prove that it's not wet? Well, there's my fingertips. Nothing. And it feels so slick. It's pretty cool. Yeah. It's really weird. I'm going to spray my whole anvil like that. It's like it's clear coated it. So this is that coating I'm talking about. Sometimes your metal will get a coating. I bet by tomorrow this might be more black, but still just as shiny. Yeah, pretty damn cool. Alrighty guys, got too many projects going on the workbench again. I'm going to be starting up a new rust dissolving project, which involves phosphoric acid and the use of this, which says caution, contains sulfuric acid. Hot power, they call it. A while back, this was one of my phosphoric acid test cases. Getting some better light. Rusty long screw nail. And from here up to here was where it was dipped into a liquid. And then this morning I sprayed from here to here. Just sprayed. That's why you can possibly see a difference. Take it out in natural light. Maybe you can see the difference. Hard to make out. Hopefully you can. There you go. There you go. You can see where I stopped, where this nail was sitting in liquid for a certain amount of time, and I pulled it out. This is an older video of mine. Yeah, so however long ago that was, that's how long this has stayed clean and free of corrosion. And then today I sprayed from here to here. And you can see the where the demarcation point where the rust picks up right in here. So there's definitely an advantage to if you have the opportunity to drop your part into a bucket and let it soak. But this and a few other things are going to be another set of videos called which is better, phosphoric acid or sulfuric acid. Well, I think we know the answer to that. I still need to determine if I feel like I am going to, I'm going to read the instructions, and there's a lot of weird do nots on this thing. So I'm just not real sure yet if it's worth doing sulfuric acid, because not many regular old shop people are going to have, let's just say that without having a lot of good self-paced education and all that, I don't recommend you screw around with anything any thicker or any more corrosive-ier than phosphoric acid. Here's the phosphoric acid that I'm talking about. Okay. Get it on Amazon. This was $80 for this 1 gallon thing, and it's a concentrate. It's not intended to just pour it out and use it. Alright guys, let's get this video up there so you can see what happened. See ya.